Hello, everybody. My name is Jorge Salcedo,
JC Andrade.
and we're here to talk about some great loan programs that are available for you that maybe you didn't know existed. They are called non-QM. JC, how would you describe non-QM for people out there who really don't understand much about loans?
That's a great question, Jorge. So non-QM it's not your typical loan that falls under the Fannie or Freddie Mac loan category. It's pretty much a non-qualifying mortgage. And how that works is that we don't look at income per se, or if you're actually going to live in the property, which is great. So meaning we don't have to, utilize a 12-month bank statement history, which that's part of that category. Also, we don't have to look at actual W-2s, taxes, things in that nature. So it's strictly on one of the main ones that we look at. It's called the DSCR. And that one's just pretty much based on the market rents covering the principal, interest, tax, and insurance, as we like to call it, the PITI. As long as the rents cover that, then you qualify. And it used to be 20% down or 80% loan to value. Currently now it's at 15% down. So it's actually gotten more aggressive. And so that's one of the few programs that they offer with non-qualifying or non-QM. And also we have the 12-month, speaking of the 12-month bank statement program, you want to touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, so these non-QM loans are perfect for, let's just say, people who don't really fit in the box of your traditional borrower, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to buy a property, let's just say, you're W-2, you work for a company, you file your taxes, everything's favorable, you can qualify for certain loans, but sometimes not everyone will qualify using those standards. So that's where non-QM comes in. This is great for people who are self-employed, mm-hmm. right? And to JC's point, bank statement loans, right? What does that mean? I mean, you don't have to provide income documentation. You don't have to show your tax returns. You don't have to show your W-2s, your pay stubs. Like, all that is basically not even an issue. What they care about are your bank statements. That's what they care about. They average it out and they use that as your qualifying gross monthly income. Mm-hmm. And it's great because it allows people who basically couldn't buy a house to buy a home. Mm-hmm. Whether it's your primary residence, whether it's an investment home. There's so many programs out there, private money, and just opportunity for everyone. And that's why we're here today. We're excited because this is something. I was on a webinar today with a bunch of lenders and fellow, brokers, and we couldn't stop talking about it. It's a great opportunity, especially for you Airbnb investors out there.
That's right. And also one thing that I was going to touch on is also they don't look at the liabilities on your credit report. They just utilize the FICO score. So obviously you want to be over. You could buy as low as 660, 680, but 700 plus, you're going to have that better category on the interest rate. And also obviously less money down or more cash out, you're going to do a cash out refinance, right? So essentially, again, if it's going to be the 12-month bank statement, they just look at the 12-month bank statements, they average it out, and then they divide that by half to compensate for 50% of business expenses. Or DSCR, again, just market rents, no liabilities, just a FICO score, which this is a great option, again, if you didn't report a lot on your taxes, minimal income reported, or you have a lot of debt. So it's a good way to structure a file, especially like Jorge was saying, if you're self-employed.
Yeah. So that's great news, right? We even have programs where you can put as low as 10% down.
That's right.
You don't have to put in 20% down or more. Right. With a minimum of 10% down, you can go up to $2 million on the loan amount. I mean, that's huge. There's a lot of people out there who these programs breathe life in your financial portfolio. Now you can actually have options, and we're excited, and our clients love it. We're going to go more into detail into that in a later video, so we definitely want you to stay tuned. We kind of just wanted to throw it out there and share that basic information with you.
Exactly. So let's think outside the box. Like we like to say, let's get creative or manifest some magic and get you guys into a home.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. We'll be back shortly.
All right.